Last Saturday at UFC 326, the UFC finally revealed the White House card, and to be honest, I think it's actually a pretty good card, especially with the co-main and main event. I mean, you have Ilia Topuria and Alex Pereira on the same card, two of the most exciting and vicious finishers in the sport today. And in the main event, a lot of people seem to think that Justin Gaethje is going to get slapped. He's going to get destroyed by Ilia Topuria, and I do think Ilia Topuria is going to win that fight, but can Justin Gaethje actually win? Does he have a chance to actually do something to Ilia Topuria and finally become the undisputed lightweight champion? Firstly, Justin Gaethje cannot fight Ilia Topuria the same way he fought Paddy Pimblett because he was going forward and he was a little bit sloppy at times. He was getting hit on the way in and on the way out because he didn't really respect Paddy Pimblett, but that cannot be the same against Ilia because Ilia has much better technique than Paddy Pimblett. He's a lot faster, and
whatever he hits, he destroys.
Especially early on when Ilia Topuria is fresh and he's got all that power, I would definitely say, hey Justin, like, make him come to you, like, use your footwork exactly like you did against Tony Ferguson, and be careful of like colliding and coming into these powerful exchanges with him because he can absolutely sleep you with one punch. And I believe Justin Gaethje knows this because of the following.
And that's going to be the biggest task for me, is to control his feet and control distance and not let him, find those power shots. There's no doubt he hits hard, and I obviously hit hard as well, but timing is everything. The reason his shots are so effective is because his timing is so perfect, and I'm going to have to disrupt that timing.
And the most obvious way he can do this is by using his leg kicks. Anytime Topuria tries to close the distance, slam him for a big kick, take away some of his power. And we've seen Ilia's stance is a bit of a boxing stance, so he will be vulnerable to those leg kicks. But also, since Ilia Topuria punches so hard, why not smother those punches and kind of collide into a clinch whenever he's about to throw? Because sometimes he does load up on his punches. And the thing is, Justin Gaethje is actually really good, like, clinch boxer. Like, he does a good job of, like, dirty boxing by grabbing a collar tie and landing some short, clean, precise shots. And also, this can be a way to kind of stop Ilia's head movement. Maybe you miss a jab, but you, like, kind of keep your hand out there and you look to get into some type of a clinch, and then you look for your uppercuts to hurt him. But one thing about Ilia, as explained by Max Holloway, is he is very patient and he is a very smart fighter.
The best way to explain Ilia is, like, he takes positions, but he don't take advantage of positions right away. I get here, I do nothing. And then, like you said, that third, fourth, fifth time he gets there, it's like, I get here and now it's my time. Boom, boom, boom. And then he does his stuff. So I think so. He moves himself in great positions, but he don't capitalize. That's it. He doesn't capitalize on purpose.
And that can get you to do two things. Maybe you're going to overthrow because you feel the danger, you feel him getting in your face, or you might not do anything. You might just stand there and think that you're safe, but then that's when he's going to explode on you when you least expect it. So Gaethje has to really be dialed in throughout the whole fight. Something else Justin Gaethje does well and that he's going to need to use in this fight is his jab. He's got a really nice and powerful jab that he uses to set up combinations. And against a guy like Topuria, you're going to need to track him down. And we talked about how he can smother the punches and kind of disrupt Ilia's head movement with the clinch. But now that he'll hypothetically be in a more stationary position, that's when you start using your jab to really get to him and find your power shots. And another thing I found that Justin Gaethje does well as well is that he is really proficient in the pocket and he will be willing to throw back. He'll be able to evade the shots and then, like, come back because he does, like, use quite a bit of head movement as well. Like, he'll, like, dip down really low, and usually that's very dangerous against most opponents because they'll be throwing head kicks, they'll be throwing flying knees. Guys like Fiziev would throw flying knees, guys like Paddy threw head kicks. But against Topuria, he's a guy who mainly boxes. He's never thrown a kick above the waistline. So that's a perfect way for you. This is a perfect fight for you to really use the head movement and get away from the big shots of Topuria and then counter him with something big. Because yes, Topuria has faced a lot of high-level strikers and better strikers than Justin Gaethje, but Justin Gaethje has shown the ability to evade the shots and fire back right away because he stays in the pocket. He's comfortable staying there a little bit longer because of his power, which can definitely make Ilia Topuria respect him. But overall, this is going to be a great fight. I expect to see a knockout here. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Gaethje pulled this off. Like, it feels like the stars are kind of aligning for him. This is his moment. He's fighting in front of USA. He's like their hero. So this could be a moment where the stars align for Justin Gaethje. That happens sometimes in MMA. And also, he is a pretty powerful guy. He is a skilled striker. He's been in there a long time. But I do think Ilia Topuria will win. I feel like Gaethje is getting a little bit older. He's a little slower in his last fight. He is staying active, which is good. He won't be like as rusty as he was. But I do think that with the skill and the power of Ilia, I think that's going to overwhelm Justin Gaethje and lead to a KO in the second round. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Justin Gaethje has a chance to beat Ilia Topuria? But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. God bless. And I will see you in the next one.
Peace in our time.